Mystics have studied the secrets of the universe, but they still can't explain how great you are.
Gentlemen, what is happening? My name is Nate. I've got compliments for you. You look fabulous in that sweater there, sir.
Got it on sale.
And you smell like a bomb.com. I've got 10 fragrances here that are gonna pull you in some compliments, that are gonna get you some attention from, people. Yeah, maybe the opposite sex, maybe you're a friend from high school that you used to bang and now it's awkward. They're a magnificent thing and they're scary as hell to give to some people. So if you don't get compliments on the regular from your fragrance, maybe you're not showering. Shower first, gentlemen, and then compliments will flow in. In all seriousness, compliments are a little scary for some people to give. You could be smelling like a divine angel, like a beautiful masterpiece of divineness, but if your space that you're interacting with is shy, doesn't really want to offend anybody, takes it easy, you gotta be pleasant. You gotta be pleasant to be around, gentlemen. We're gonna get this started off with some spicy action. This is a very woody fragrance. It's spicy. It's got some lavender in here. It's simply amazing. I've been spending some time with it. This is Gucci Guilty Parfum. And the Gucci Guilty series, the line of Gucci Guilty, is a trash can. A lot of people think it's a trash can. I don't think it's a trash can. I think it's very nice. Tried the Eau de Toilette, and the Eau de Toilette is very nice. But the Parfum version has a something special about it. I would let this babysit my kids. I don't have kids, but if I did have kids, I would let this babysit my kids. This is why I'm not a parent. Gucci Guilty Parfum is this special kind of douchebaggery. I know that sounds bad, but it smells amazing. It smells like a traditional kind of cologne kind of style, so it does pull in that generalness about it, but it's got some juniper at the top, some lemon, and some lavender. There is some patchouli and some musk and some woods in the base. It's really nice. The Gucci Guilty line gets heavily trashed on within the community, but I think it is a solid compliment magnet, compliment monster, if you do say so. This one is actually a little less projection, so you could overspray it a little bit and pull in a little bit more attention. You could use that as a daily driver, but simply, guys, it's really sexy. It's got that kind of basic cologne approach, so you don't have to really think about how you smell. You're just smelling amazing. You're just smelling great, so that's a bonus. It's a very pleasant scent. You're gonna pull in some good attention from this one. It's nothing like off-putting where it's like heavy ouds or heavy like weirdness, like a licorice weirdo thing, but it is very nice. Some people say it doesn't perform all that well, so just be warned of that if you're looking for like a, insane performer. Maybe skip out on it. But if you're going out, and having a good evening, night out on the town, you're not spending more than 5 hours unless you're a party animal. If you're a party animal, then you need a beast mode fragrance. For the majority of gentlemen out there, if you're going out for 2 to 3 hours at a time, maybe a date, maybe out with some friends, you don't need to smell beast mode for 12 hours straight. You just need to smell good for like 5 hours and then you're good, you're set. This fragrance will last all night. This is Invictus Victory Elixir. And this is sexy. This is so sexy. It's sweet though. If you don't like sweet fragrances, don't even bother with this one. I look at this one in the same regards as like a 1 million elixir. Same kind of, sweetness, same kind of everything about it. It does have some like woody nuances and it has like that Invictus DNA. Invictus, like the freshness of Invictus, but the sweetness of Invictus, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Oh, it's really good. Anyway, this thing is a beast. It's gonna pull in some massive compliments. It's very sweet too, so you're gonna have that, attention. If you're going out and if you're having a good time and you're out with friends or if you're out with a girl and you're wearing this, someone's gonna compliment you. You just have to have a good personality. Have a good personality and the night is yours. Got some sexy vanilla in here. It's ambery, it's tonka bean. It's absolutely gorgeous. In the air, this thing, everyone's gonna love the way you smell. You're not gonna really offend anybody unless somebody doesn't like sweetness. Now, if you're in a environment where there's people around, no one's gonna be like, oh, is that Elixir by Invictus Victory? Nobody's gonna be doing that. Everyone's gonna be like, wow, you smell sexy as fuck. And you're gonna be like, I follow Nate on YouTube. Subscribe. And it's a brand new release too, so you know, you can smell like brand new, like a new car. You're just a new douchebag. I'm a new douchebag. I order all the new cologne and I'm like, woohoo, I'm a new douchebag. Story of my life. If you wear cologne regularly, you're not a douchebag. Not one bit. You're a sexy motherfucker. All right, the next one on the list is Azagia Intensive Silver. And this one is a little bit of an inspiration on Lanaway Delhome's Blue Electric. Not really, because I don't fucking know, because I've never smelled Blue Electric.
I need it now, not later. No!
No, I say that with the grain of my heart, because I've never smelled Blue Electric, so I don't know if this smells anything like it. But what I can tell you from this is I've gotten like 3 compliments from wearing this thing. It's fresh, it's inviting, it's got like a citrusy zing at the top, but it is so, it's so good. And like I said, I've gotten multiple compliments from this thing. Obviously, I was nice and I was actually like interacting with them. I wasn't like walking into a room and expecting somebody to compliment me, but I was nice. I was complimenting them. I was like, wow, your shoes look great. Or wow, that looks great on you. Or wow, can you give me my change back? Wow, you smell great. Or get the hell out of my building. You know, compliments are subjective. It's sexy as hell. It is very sexy. It's fresh, but it's got that mysterious edge to it. It doesn't last all that long. Once again, this one is like a 5 to 6 hour performer. But like I said before, if you're going out for 8 hours, like, come on, guys. You guys get your priorities right. Pick up like a side gig, like a, Etsy or Shopify. It's got some like moss in the base, it's got some cedar, C notes, and then lemon at the top, I think. Or no, bergamot, or something like that. There's a citrus nuance in the top though. It's very sexy though. Nothing really offensive here, it just smells so damn good. And like I said before, I've gotten multiple compliments from this thing.
I don't believe you!
And on the plus side too, you could order this one right now because it's like 20 bucks. I think I paid 16 bucks for mine. I'm not 100% sure, but you could get it in that area. It's $20-ish. A full, 100 ml size for 20 bucks that gets you compliments. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Another kind of cheaper alternative to Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum is Club de Nuit Iconic. And this is one of those ones that just came out. It came out last year, back in December of last year, and it's very sexy. It's very sexy. The main thing you're gonna get with this one though is Bleu de Chanel. It's a Bleu de Chanel clone. It is a Bleu de Chanel to the T. I wore it today as of recording this video, and it's so good. It's so divine. You get the same kind of thing with Bleu de Chanel, that citrusy, grapefruit stuff at the top. Lemon is very present in here. There's some incense in here too. It's a very Bleu de Chanel clone. Better performance from this one versus Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. So that is always a bonus when you're getting extra projection, extra longevity from a cheapie. Some people kind of get up in arms about the price tag of this one. It's right around 50 bucks. And I think that it is a stunning price. Seriously, if you're buying Bleu de Chanel at half the price, even a little bit lower than half, really good deal. So if you can find this one for 50 bucks, it's a must buy. You have to buy it. If you like Bleu de Chanel, it's a very basic DNA. Everybody and their mother knows it. Everybody and their mother has dated somebody that has worn this. I was even one of those dirt bags. So just know what you're buying. You're buying a fragrance that kind of everybody knows. Everybody has smelt it before, and it's nothing really, reinventing the wheel here. But my God, does it pull in some compliments. You smell so fresh. I got a compliment today from it, and it's really good. Actually, why I'm recording this video is because I got a compliment today, and I was like, I haven't done a compliment list in a while, so there's that. Next one on the list, very spicy, very sexy. This is a kind of a take on Sauvage Elixir. This is Ambassador Intense. This is so sexy. It is very synthetic at the top. You do get like a synthetic pop at the top. You do get that a little bit. My God, when this thing dries down, it is phenomenal. It is so sexy. It lasts all day. It performs. It pushes out. You smell like a total grind bag with it. And that just pulls in. compliments galore. I was actually complimenting myself wearing it. I was like, damn, I smell good. So anyway, regardless, it's a very sexy cologne. It's very spicy, it's deep. There's a licorice note in here. Same thing you get with Sauvage Elixir, but it is so good. It's sexy, it's alluring. It's really something divine. If you guys have not tried Ambassador Intense, it's not too expensive. It's right around the $100 mark. It's under designers nowadays with everything going up. So it's a good affordable price. I say affordable quote unquote. It's really something good. Definitely a compliment beast. I don't think you can have a compliment list without adding Eros. This is the Parfum version, to be exact, and the Parfum version is one of my favorite versions. It has like an ambery note in here. This is Eros grown up, plain and simple. It's really something sexy. You know, it's got the same kind of Eros thing going on. You still get the same kind of vibes that Eros has, but I feel like it's just so much more mature and leveled up. At least I feel super confident when wearing this thing, and it is a compliment magnet. I've gotten a bunch of compliments from the Flame version, and the Flame version is kind of the same. I feel like all the Eros DNA, all the Eroses are right around the same. They're not like totally, you know, this one doesn't have oud in it or some kind of weird incense note to separate it from the other ones. I feel like it's just a creamier, ambery, more sexy version of the Eau de Toilette and the Eau de Parfum. So nothing really, you know, unique here as far as like scent profiles, but lemon, apple, geranium, tonka bean, and some mint. It's so sexy. Like the DNA of Eros could be a little youthful, but I feel like that this one has enough going on in it with like that extra amber note and all the other smooth elements to this one that it really elevates it. It brings it up like 10 levels above the Eau de Toilette, and it's just something really stunning. You could actually pick this one up at a very affordable price too. So it's right around that, I would say $60 to $80 you could pick it up for. And that's a really good deal, especially for the bigger bottle like this. Another new release is Boss Magnetic. This is Boss the Scent Magnetic, and it is something stunning. It doesn't have a magnetic cap though. Shame on you, Hugo Boss. Shame, shame, shame. This one is very sexy though. This is very vanilla, but it's got like a cool, interesting brand note in here. Yes, like Raisin Bran. And it does come kind of across like that. It's like a warm, hot cereal with a lot of vanilla kind of sprinkled in there. It's very sexy. I know that sounds a little weird, wearing cereal on your neck. That's kind of weird, but it's smooth, it's elegant, it's classy, and there's a lot of vanilla in here. So if you're not like, you know, huge on vanilla, this one and the next one up, maybe skip out on. You don't really want to watch this. Boss the Scent Magnetic is a beautiful, just vanilla fragrance, and I really wouldn't look at it any other way. There's a lot of powdery nature with this one as well, so it has like a powdery vanilla kind of take to it. Almost kind of the same thing you would get, minus like the heliotrope and the almond that you would find in Pegasus. That kind of vanilla powderiness. They're not the same scent by any means, and I'm not trying to compare Pegasus in this one at all, but like the same kind of vanilla that you would get in that one, you would kind of get it here. Kind of unique to the whole, you know, designer market nowadays, especially with everything that's going on in the designer world. This one kind of, you know, does its own unique thing. A lot of people think that this is the best in the line. I have to disagree. I think that the Private Accord version is so much better, but this one really does have that heavy compliment factor. This next one, again, this one is heavy on the vanilla, but this one has like a benzoin character to it. A lot of cedar in this one too. I really, really love this one. And this is a niche fragrance, and this is Annie by Nichonnet. God, this is so good. This is like a lot of people think, and even me, I think that this is like cookies in the woods. You like eating a chocolate chip cookie in the middle of the forest. It is really something splendid. You've got a lot of vanilla in here and a lot of benzoin that really make it a nice creamy vanilla, but you got that like ambery kind of character going on in here as well. But there is a lot of woody aspects with this one too. So you're gonna get a lot of that traditional woody kind of style in the fragrance here, but it does carry into a lot of the vanilla and a lot of the benzoid in here as well. This is one of those fragrances that you don't have to worry about longevity or projection because you are pushing off and you're lasting all day. This is some sexy stuff, and it definitely carries through the air, and it's simply just so creamy and smooth. If you guys have not tried anything from Nichane, I would actually recommend you pick up Annie or try Annie. Get some samples. I use scentsplit.com for all my samples, and they do a really good job. They send them in a nice bubble wrap, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I have an order down there, a bunch of different fragrances that I'm sampling, and so not sponsored at all, but Nichane Annie. Very good stuff. The next one on the list is Maison Alhambra, and this is Tobacco Touch. This is a clone on Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford, and it is exactly that. You're gonna get the same kind of scent, same kind of DNA, although you get it for like 20 bucks. That's a pretty damn good deal if I do say so myself. You get great longevity, great projection. I got a few compliments wearing this thing because you smell like Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. I would assume this one is like a wintertime spicy fragrance. I look at this one like the holiday times. Wear this one during the holiday season, and it just smells absolutely magnificent. But if you're new to fragrance collecting and you're looking to get some high quality clones, look up Maison Alhambra. And yeah, they got some great offerings, really do. I've covered a few of them on my channel. Go check out my channel if you are interested in those. This thing is sexy though, and it's got that compliment factor, and it just smells so magnificent. That would also mean that Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille would be on this list. I don't personally have a bottle of it because I have this, and this one smells pretty much identical, and it lasts a lot longer. So you could put Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille on this list as well. If you're looking for compliments, look no further than Jean Paul Gaultier Le Mal Le Parfum. This is a sexy, spicy vanilla fragrance. It's got that alluring, sexy appeal to it, but my God, it's so damn good. One is heavily hyped, and it's well-deserved because this one has such a beautiful, elegant kind of smell to it. It's kind of got the same kind of Le Mal DNA, but it is so much better. This is like Le Mal grown up. Actually released a new elixir coming out in a few months or so, and I cannot wait to get my hands on that one. But for the time being, this one is the sexiest fragrance that you can get. If you're going out on a date, or you're going out with friends, or you're, trying to impress a lady, this is the fragrance to do that. Honestly, this is even worth buying it at retail. I don't really buy a lot of my fragrances from retail, only like the new releases and stuff, but man, this one, absolutely, it's worth it if you just want to pull the trigger on Macy's. Like seriously, I would encourage you though to look around, look at FragranceNet, and look at fragrancebuy.ca and also jumboshop.com. Those are really good websites too. Just look around, you might find it for a better price, but honestly, this is so good you could just buy it at retail. That's actually what I did. I bought mine from Ulta because it was so damn good. Let me know down in the comments, what is the fragrance that gets you the most compliments? I'd love to hear in the comments down below. Let me know, and we'll see you next time.